Welcome student. Good morning. Today I discuss very important topic from my subject geography. Topic name Earth interior layers. So first I write today's class discussion part from interior layers. First I discuss layers name. Layers name. Second, I discuss sublayers name. Sublayers name. Third, I discuss depth of these layers. Depth of these layers. Fourth, I discuss boundary line among these layers. Boundary lines among these layers. Last, I discuss some features of this layer. Some important features. So, start my class. Please attention my class. First, I draw a globe that represent of our earth. This globe is, this part is outer layer of earth. Outer part of our earth, and this is inner part of our earth. For understanding, I divide this inner part to outside. So start my main discussion. First, layers name. Earth interior part mainly composed three layers. First is earth crust. Earth crust. Second is mantle part of inner region. Mantle part. Third and last part is or layers is core area of our earth. So these three layers situated of our earth interior region, earth crust, mantle and core. First, I divide these main layers into sub layers. First, earth crust divide two layers. Earth crust mainly divide two layers. Outer layer name is continental crust. Continental crust. Continental crust, and inner layer of earth crust is oceanic crust. Oceanic crust. Second, I divide this mantle area. This mantle area divide into two sublayers. First is outer mantle, and second is inner mantle. And last, I divide core of the earth region. This part also divide two sublayers, outer core and inner core. So I discuss first main layers name of earth interior region. Second, I discuss sub layers name from earth interior region. Third, I discuss depth of these layers. First, earth crust situated almost 30 km from earth upper region. Second, earth mantle situated 30 km to 2900 km. 2900 km. And earth's core area end position is situated 6731 km. And this sublayers depth also I called. First, 30 km to outer mantle 700 km, and mantle to outer core is 5150 km. This is depth of earth interior layers. Clear? Second, I discuss boundary lines between main layer and sublayers. First, boundary line of these main layers. First, crust and mantle is, so I write this part, crust and mantle. Crust and mantle boundary line name is মোহরভিষিক বিযুক্তি বা মোহরভিষিক ডিসকন্টিনিউটি। discontinuity line. Discontinuity line. Second is earth mantle and core area. Second is mantle and core area divided line name is Gutenberg bijukti বা Gutenberg discontinuity. Mantle and core is Gutenberg discontinuity. Okay, this discontinuity present these two main layers. Between two main layer, crust and mantle is Moho discontinuity, and mantle and core is divided Gutenberg discontinuity. Okay. Second, I discuss a sub layers discontinuity line. First, earth crust divided two sublayers, continental crust and oceanic crust. This two parts divided by Conrad discontinuity line. Conrad discontinuity line. Conrad discontinuity line. And second, outer mantle and inner mantle divided into rapidity discontinuity line. Rapidity discontinuity line. Rapidity discontinuity line. And last, outer core and inner core divided into Lehman discontinuity line. Lehman discontinuity line. Lehman discontinuity line. So I repeat this boundary line from first. Men are crust and mantle divided into Mohorovicic discontinuity line. Second, mantle and core divided into Gutenberg discontinuity line. So subpart, continental crust and oceanic crust divided into Conrad discontinuity line. And second, outer mantle and inner mantle divided into rapidity discontinuity line. And outer core and inner core divided into Lehman discontinuity line. So I discuss depth of this layer and boundary line among these layers. Last, I discussed some features of this layer. First, I discuss element composed this layer. First, earth crust divided continental crust and oceanic crust. Continental crust composed silica and aluminium. So this region, this area name is Sial. And mantle last oceanic crust composed silica and magnesium. First, I repeat, first continental crust composed silica and aluminium. So this name is Sial, silica and aluminium. And oceanic crust composed silica and magnesium. So it named SIMA, silica and magnesium. Okay. Next, outer mantle composed chromium, ferrous, silica and magnesium. So its name is Prophesima. Prophesima. Chromium, ferrous, silica, magnesium. Next, inner mantle composed in nickel, ferrous, silica, magnesium. So this layer's name is Nifesima. Nickel, ferrous, silica, magnesium. And last, main part, core part divided into outer core and inner core. These two layers composed nickel and ferrous. So these two layers both name Nife. Nickel and ferrous. Okay. So today's class end. Thanks all for watching.